country you can take straight from our very chests. Our very chests. Like open heart surgery in the street. That is my country. Impossible. 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 But it's true.
I'm blue, just as blue as could be. Every day is a cloudy day for me. Since good luck came knocking at my door.
The ill-fated Hindenburg on her last flight sails over New York. These pictures, made from a Pathé News plane less than 4 hours before the tragedy, show the world's largest airship heading for Lakehurst, New Jersey. Over Newark's famous auto skyway, the airship was hailed by thousands who little dreamed it was their final glimpse of the Hindenburg. From the ground, you can see the forward control cabin from which the ship is operated. The windows along the side indicate the location of the passengers' quarters, in which many were carried to a flaming death.
The deadliest death of the deserters. Deeply disturbing. Deeply. Damnation, 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 damnation. Durability of the aircraft was essential. Descant, discontinued, discontent, decant, decanter, descount, dashing, dashing. Derelict, derelict. In the end, we all pretend. In the end, we all pretend. In the end, it's all pretend in the end. Showers, meteors. Showers, meteors. Burning up, fiery flames. It's a game, it's a game, it's a game. Are you game?
We had a glorious trip over, and during the storm, the ship didn't move an inch. It was just too heavenly. Nobody was ill, and it was glorious. I enjoyed it awfully. We had a glorious time on the Hindenburg, and during the storm, the ship didn't even move. Nobody was ill, and everything was okay.
Porcelain feet in the mud. Look down and see how you're sinking. Haha. I find life very funny. Hilarious. A ruin. All in ruin. I'm ruined. Apparently you're dead, Kostya, and I'm ruined. A fine pair for a picnic. A fine pair for a picnic. I said that already. Your arms are tied behind your back. Not for real. Like metaphor. Tied behind your back. Trapped in the theater. Stupid, stupid woman talking in my face. You forgot your eyeglasses. You can't even see. It's difficult to watch when you can't see. aboard the final fiery flight. This one will be our last voyage. Yep, hydrogen and flammable materials just don't mix. Who knew? Well, enjoy yourselves, because some of you aren't long for this world. Most of us will make a clean escape. The voyage will take approximately 3 days and fly over some of the world's greatest sights. The Antarctic, Chile, Patagonia, places you cannot even name, they are so obscured by cloud and darkness. God only knows what you people do. You disgust me, each and every one of you, with your fat smiles and your red lips and your engorged mouths swallowing constantly. You can't even see your flaws. Well, it's been delightful speaking with you this evening. I will be back later on to announce the entertainment services and meal times and menus. So stay tuned. I've gone and killed you, haven't I? Haven't I? Why don't you just come out and say it? Dina, you're directly responsible for my suicide. Why don't you just say it? It's written all over your dead face, your pain-paled, ghost-white face. I know, I shouldn't insult the dead, but you make me so angry. You never took any responsibility for yourself while you were alive. Why do you say these things? To show you who you are. Row, my dear, sweet Nina. Row me to the other side of the lake. It's where I'll get out. You want something from me? You wish you could love me? Or you wish I would go away? You sit and you wait for this to end. When will this end? You could do something better, something else, something quicker, something less, something less, something less now. Sometimes in the middle of the night, you can't sleep. You get up, you walk the house. You're afraid someone will hear you, but there is no one in the house. You live alone. You can't sleep at night. So when you boarded this aircraft, this floating airship, this giant silent whale, this cathedral in the sky, this extraordinary wham bang shebang, I think they should have told you no matches, right? No matches? I saw matches on someone this afternoon, so I had to confiscate a box of matches off a woman. Won't name any names. Portly, often wears purple. Won't name any names. When we boarded, I think there were some announcements, some very clear and loud announcements about that. And I found some matches. And that disappointed me. That made me feel sad. It made me feel like people are not listening. And that worries me. That worries me. That makes me feel like everything could careen into chaos at any moment, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's not my style. It's not how we run things around here. They didn't listen. 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 They listened. They didn't listen. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Laughing up, fiery flames, lashing up, lashing, lashing. No end. The end. No end. The end. Eternal. Eternal. Nocturnal. Eternal. I'm nothing. I've no substance. I'm made of nothing. I'm here running like this through these grasses. Leeches and night creatures, birds of prey all surround me. I'm a mouse about to be eaten. I'm a tiny, insignificant thing in this nightscape, yet I don't feel a thing. There is an old creek that runs by your house. You have never gone there, but it runs just by your house. Some people say there are bodies there, buried in the bottom of the creek. But you say, impossible. That cannot be bodies. In this society, there is no body in the creek. But there is. There is. In brief, all life, all living things, their mournful cycle ended, are extinct. For many thousand years, the earth has borne no living creature, and in vain does this poor moon now light its lamp. No longer does the meadow crane awaken with a cry. The maybug in the lime grove hums no more. Magic, folks. Magic. That's what we're trying to do here in the air, in this airship, on this Zeppelin. Create magic moments. Moments for you to take home. An experience you will never forget. So this is it, folks. The final few hours before we burst into flames. Hope you've enjoyed the luxury, the white tablecloths, the cloth napkins, the 5-star catering, the live entertainment, the views of the world from above. Because we're about to see it all get torched. You may lose a life, a limb, your looks. It's a gamble. It's a real shame. Sorry, there's nothing I can do now as we careen towards destiny. Take it away, Mouse.